That's still based upon a comp plan. I'm not talking about a diamond pool for those that rank diamond in the book. That's not what I'm talking about. No, sir. You're misunderstanding my question. Are you willing to pay me for me helping you build your company and put the work in on the profit margin of the company of all the revenue that the company brings in outside of the compensation plan? That's what I'm asking you, in case you're not clear of my question. See, a lot of owners stop liking me coming to the office. Don't bring it back no more. See, because I'm asking questions. You're not going to make 100 million, 200 million. See, it's the part y'all not getting. You went into all them people companies. And most of the people's company was built because you came. You brought the momentum. You brought the level. Come on, King. You done did it. You done brought the company alive. Because of your expertise, your knowledge, and all they paid you off of was the CVPVTV in the compensation plan. You didn't have a seat at the table. You weren't able to, you were totally taken advantage of. Watch this. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to take 10% of all the company's profits. After the expenses, that means after you've been paid your commissions, bonuses, everything that's due to y'all. Whatever's left on the table, up to $5 million, Brother Wayne, 10% goes back to the qualified first family members. You're about to see what that is. But hold on. You ready for this? The company goes over $5 million, we double it. 20% is paid back to the distributors. Wow. Well, that don't excite me. Well, it should. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. You hear me saying it right here in Matteson, Illinois, and I'm on tape and everything. Please put this on tape. Yeah. And mark, you better mark the date of this tape. 5 years from today, we'll be a $1 billion per year company. All right. Wow. Watch this. In that scenario, the distributors will be splitting $200 million. All right. After the comp plan. Remember having the stock mentality? Yeah. I got in on that stock low, and it went high on me. Watch where I'm going with it. But here's what you guys don't know. That 20% that's going to be paid back to you all, that extra $200 million, that you're going to be getting every year. Keep in mind, every time it's profits, you get paid. Or now, that's what people don't know. This came out of Damon and Kiana Crump pocket. That's from our equity in the company. See, because now, in this industry, we talked about it earlier. When you tell me you love me, you got to show me now. I want to hear all that word. No. I ain't going to be out here building your companies. I ain't going to be running and gunning, and you win, I lose. Them days are over. If I'm going all in, and I'm going to sacrifice my time, bumps in the roads, putting my influence on the line, it's better be worth it. You're going to take care of me. And that's what we decided to do for you guys. And when you see what it takes, y'all going to fall out in your seat. Watch this. You ready? Our goal is to pay quarterly after the first 12-month anniversary. Why 12 months? Demand why so long? Let me tell you why. It may be before that. The reason why I'm giving myself 12 months, because we got to get the data and we got to get the rhythm of the business. What if we need to put a lot more money into inventory because the demand's so high to keep your customers happy? What if we have to increase the infrastructure? What if we got to expand? See, there's 1,000,001 scenarios before we can just jump and say, oh, we're profitable. No, you're not profitable if you're not staying on top of the momentum. That's first and foremost. The goal is 1 year. Here's what we're saying to you guys that you need to know. For everyone that qualifies for the first family, for this check, we're going to pay you the highest rank you've achieved, even if you did it one time, until we cut this check to y'all. And you're going to see why that's important. You ready? Here are the profit streams where companies make money that we're going to get paid off of, and some of them you wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have told you. You ready? The product. Many of y'all obviously should know there's profit in the product. We wouldn't be doing it if it was profitable to the company. Did y'all know that there's profit in shipping? As we're shipping the product, there's profits in shipping. Did you guys know that there's profit in the distributor annual license fee? Every time you're paying a yearly registration, that's profits to the company. The company don't have to do anything. In fact, the CEO can take that money because every year he's dependent on your anniversary because he knows Dr. Lewis, he's about to pick up another $5-6 million. He gone. He gonna get him another mansion somewhere off of you not knowing. You ready for this? Y'all know there was profit in merchandise? Hats, t-shirts, cups, paraphernalia. And I'm always selling it. You wearing, you rocking everything. You ready? And you ain't make a dime. We cut you in on the merchandise. Hold on. You ready? International expansion. Guys, currently right now, we talking to Africa, France, Trinidad. I'm meeting with a doctor from India when we get to Houston on Tuesday. You don't have nothing to do with that. You didn't even know nothing about that. So I want you to get this. If India is bringing in $200 million a year, you get profit off of that, and you didn't have to go to India. Wow. All profit. Profit means profit. You ready? Events. Y'all know events were profit? Yeah. Guys, I've known some events. An individual spent $1 million for the event, but they made $4.5 million. On the event. Profitable. You ready for this? Breakage. I just explained what breakage was. Breakage is in every comp plan that exists. Breakage is in our comp plan. How would you say breakage is in your comp plan, Damon? Because everybody sitting in this room is not going to have 4 levels. So guess what happens when you don't have those 4 levels? It rolls back to the company. But guess what I'm saying? No. We're going to take the breakage. We're going to put it as a part of the profit. And then we're going to pay it back out to the first family and the distributors. Wow. Because if you only had 2 levels, remember, the comp plan is set to pay for 4. Them other 2 levels, I keep on you. You don't know. But that's not what I want to do. I don't want to make my money off of you. I want to make my money with you. That's the difference. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to create our own courier service. We're going to eliminate UPS, FedEx, DHL for what? You're going to have a Jules sanitary napkin van pulling up to your house, dropping off your product. Wow. We're going to monopolize the whole entire gambit. We're going to have our own, guys, ecosystem that's operating to when a product comes into our ecosystem, Dr. Lewis, it never escapes. It never escapes. We got it. You ready for this? Guys, we're going to do boutique stores. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. You could never in a million years to get me to believe. A woman would prefer to buy a product online rather than going on the shelf and touch it immediately. Mm-hmm. Guys, I want to go to Lakeshore Drive. I want to go to where the best of the best is. That's where we want to have our stores at. We want it to be upscale. Because here's what I know. I'm already knowing a store can do $1 million a month in revenue. One store in one area. Because here's what I want you to understand. If I can go to this luxury store, luxury sofas, cucumber water, chandeliers. Listen, that's how the store going to be set up. Luxury. And get this product for $6. Why would I go to CVS or Walmart to get something that's not even in the same class for the same exact price? I'm coming to the store, you ready for this? Just to get the experience. Right. Come on. Just to say I went. Get the t-shirt. Payment transfers. Did you know when y'all was transferring y'all money electronically from the company? Did y'all know that there was profit in that? So when you got to transfer your money from the company to your bank, when the company has to load your money to your pay card, y'all knew there was profit in that? You ready for this? Builder tools. Buy this tool. Buy that tool. You need this video. Come to this training. Come over here. You got this tomorrow. You got to pay for this webinar. It's tools. Yeah. The company that's doing the marketing of the lead generation, they charge the individual $9.99. They're selling it to you for $29.99.
Yeah.
That extra $20 going to the company. And the company got 10,000 people that's using the tool. And that's a monthly fee.
Yeah.
So I want you to see this, guys. I want you to know. Because if you keep it real, keep it real. What does it take to be a part of the first family, Demond? See over here, we have rank affirmations, Sandy. We speak in positive affirmations on your life when we call you something. I ain't gonna do no sapphire ruby. Don't call me no piece of jewelry. Speak something over me. So when you calling me, it's addressing me with a positive affirmation. You ready? Guys, here's what I want you to see. For you to become a part of the first family and get a part of the profit sharing of the bottom line of what this company makes, the first rank is called believer. It's either or. It's not both.
Right. Right.
It's either 25 customers or $500 in total team revenue for you and everybody associated with you.
Okay.
We put it at the first. Dr. Lewis, I can't go no lower than that.
I know you can't say it.
Sandy, can I go any lower than that?
Jesus.
25 customers or $500 between you and the entire organization. You are a part of the first family. You take part in all the profits that the company generates. But hold on, I'm still not done with you all. Most companies, your personal volume doesn't count for your rank advance. It counts for your upline. Well, over here, your personal volume purchases. So if on the first day you need 2 packages and you buy them, for that $500, you already hit the first rank. Hold on. Watch this. You may be saying to yourself, what the amount of $500? Let me show you why I got to do it that way. Because you're being unfair to the people that sell the product hand to hand, or they got people that they actually deliver the product to that don't go online to get it. People that need product because they're doing events and they selling it at trade shows. So I can't penalize you because that's the way you bought it. So now, for 25 customers, or $500, but out of that profit pool, this group gets 15%. So of that $200 million, 15% is going to go to the group that's got 25 customers or $500. 15% of $200 million, y'all ready for this? It's $30 million. But you having 25 customers or $500, but like a stock, you invested early. Your dividends are high now. Hold on. You ready for this? The second rank is called Conqueror. 50 customers or 1,000 in total team revenue. That group gets 10% of the entire profit pool. So that group of that 200 million will get 20 million just for them. The next rank is called Trailblazer. 100 customers or team revenue of $2,500. This group gets 10%. Warrior, 250 customers, 5,000 in total team revenue. This group gets 5%. Diamond, Keith, I had to do it for you, brother. No, y'all, do you guys know? Seriously, this is a true story. Only reason why I put that rank in there was because of this brother right here. Let me tell you why. This brother team is called the Empire of Diamonds. EOD is what they're known as around the world. He had been branding it, Donnie, for so long. I said I didn't want to do no jewelry. But that's how much he meant to me. I had to do it. Because I didn't want his brand to falter. Wow. So now Empire of Diamonds live on, brother.
Wow.
Live on. I want you to see that. 500 customers, 10,000 team revenue, you and everybody with you. Remember, dollar for dollar. Every package, dollar for dollar. You bought a package in for $250, $250 count towards your rank. Rank number 6, All-Star, 1,000 customers, team revenue 25,000, their profit sharing is 5%. Ace, customers 2,500, team revenue 50,000, their profit sharing is 5%. Champion, customers 5,000, team revenue 100,000, their profit share is 10%. And ranks 9 and 10, we will reveal when y'all give us a reason. The top rank is 25,000, team revenue 500,000, profit share is 20%. So in other words, a person that's that's rank number 10, let's say if they're up there by themselves. Dr. Lewis, of that 200 million, that person just got 40 million themselves. But hold on. I didn't tell you everything. If you're a diamond, guess what? You get paid as a warrior, you get paid as a trailblazer, a conqueror, and a believer, and a diamond. You get paid in every pool for every rank that you have and you surpass. You get paid where you are in every pool that's in front of you. So if you're a conqueror, you're going to get paid as a conqueror and a believer. In terms of this pay pool here, in terms of the profits. This is outside of the compensation plan. Okay? You ready for this? Why do we name the marketing arm of the company 6 Star? We're closing out, guys. Let me tell you why. 6 Star, principles, people, profits is our philosophy. Principles are unchangeable truths. You know what disturbs me about many leaders in this industry? I hate when their principles waver depending on their circumstances. You don't believe in this concept one time, but then over here, you got a better situation or deal, but I believe in it now. Hold on. If you don't believe, stay still. Stand firm on what you believe in. I believe in what I believe in. Lamar, you done talk to these people about a binary now. So guess what? I can never go back to try to, a binary is the best way to get paid. Let me tell you why. No, guys. If you're going to do it right, do it right. If you ain't afraid to stand out on what you believe, I believe in what I believe in. Next, I believe, after your foundational truths and principles are right, people should be taken care of. You take care of the people, they always take care of. That's right. All the time. You never believe me that you believe that's wrong, which automatically equates to profits. 6 Star is the name of the direct sales arm of our company. This is our mission statement. You'll be able to read it on the website. The reason why we chose 6 Star, let me go back, I'm moving too fast, I went too far back. The reason why we chose 6 Star, guys, and we want you guys to hear this and know this, is because we separated the two entities. Remember I told you you wouldn't get me twice with the same thing? Let me tell you why we separated the two entities. Because here's what you guys don't know. Many times that we went for these big deals with hospitals and organizations and the government, and guess what, guys? We got shut down. Do y'all know why we got shut down? You guys are one of those things. You're a network marketing company. We love your product, but we don't want to be associated with one of those things. Well, you're not getting demand the same way. Those of you guys that are involved in 6 Stars, you are the distributors that distribute the product. 6 Star has nothing to do with Jewel Sanitary Napkins. That's two totally separate corporations. So whenever you go talk to an entity, an organization, or whatever you're dealing with, you're going in as Jewel. When they go and research and dig up Jewel, guess what they're going to find? Jewel. This is a corporation with a CEO and a this and a that. Like any other corporation in America. They will know nothing about 6 Star. What we were doing so ignorantly was, we're going in as the network marketing brand, which is overshadowing the product. You got more of the brand of the company than you do the product, and the people are looking at the brand that you're marketing and representing the most. And it costs us to lose a lot of money because we didn't have our act together. Well, not this time. The act is all the way together. Two separate entities. Guys, why did we choose the name jewel? You ready? A jewel is a precious stone, typically a single crystal or a piece of a hard, lustrous, or translucent material, cut into shape with flat facets or smoothed and polished for use as an ornament. Here's the real reason. A treasured possession, anything or anyone that's highly valued. Can I ask you a question, the men in the room especially? Are the women in your life your jewels?
Right.
Wow.
My wife and my kids definitely are. That's my jewels. They're friends of mine that are jewels to me. They're treasured people that you should honor and reverence and highly value. That's why we chose the name of Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins, Premier Innovative Technology. Guys, the product overview, you know about the graphene, which we're going to close out and cover in a minute. We got Leak Guard now. The cotton on the top is softer. We got the 3D dimension, stronger adhesive. This is how the panty liner packaging, this is a matted design. I'm going to show you something. This is how the day pad is going to look. This is how the night is going to look. This is how the overnight is going to look. But watch this. This is going to be the ultimate finish up here at the top. It's going to look like little pieces of jewels. Like these shiny packages up here. This is how it's going to look ultimately. So the packaging is going to look like pieces of jewelry. A lot is going into the design of this. What's the campaign name now? The campaign, you ready? Justice for my jewel. Yes. We demand justice. This is our mission statement. That website will be going live. This is our campaign, Cause Marketing. For you guys that don't know, Susan G. Komen, TOMS, United Way, American Cancer Society, all of them practice what's called cause marketing. TOMS shoes. You buy a pair of TOMS, you're helping an underprivileged kid in a company that can't afford a pair of shoes. People buy into the cause. That's why I always tell people you lead with the campaign. Justice for my jewel is our cause. So we highlight the problem, you ready? And we point them to the solution. You see where we're going? Graphene as we close. The world's new wonder material. Why did that light up? What is this about? Graphene is a carbon-based element. For you guys that don't know, carbon is found in your body. Fats, proteins, sugars, and oils. Okay? Diamond is very strong, versatile, very thin in terms of graphene and what it's about. Documentation beats conversation. Wonder material that can harvest energy from thin air. That's CNN article. You ready for this? Why you should take note of graphene, the Washington Post. Graphene, the material of tomorrow. This Time magazine. Nobel Prize winning discovery in 2010. Two partners discovered graphene. 2010. If nothing is happening with graphene, I got a serious question to ask you all. Why is IBM leading the patents on graphene currently right now in the United States? Anything moving with graphene, they're patenting. Guess why, guys? Because they want the licensing rights. So now when you need to use anything with graphene in their arena, you got to pay them. See, they got to the ball early, but they think we don't know what they know now, what we do now. Samsung is leading the race globally. The next medical revolution, this is according to madgadget.com. This is a medical website that tracks technology in the medical field. A doctor gave this to me in reference to it. Guys, since the Nobel Prize in 2010, hundreds of thousands of papers have been written and billions of dollars have been invested globally. There's a race right now around the world to see who can industrialize graphene first. The winner takes all in reference to this, because graphene is going to be a material disruptor. What are the characteristics of graphene? What is going to be some of the uses? You ready? Cancer and diabetes early detection devices are being developed, where they're going to look to catch cancer and diabetes in the body early. It is a 99.9% bacteria cleaner. They want to use graphene to purify water. Guys, graphene has the blades on the end. Anytime any type of bacteria makes its way to graphene, splices it in half. Completely stable and non-radioactive. Stop letting ignorant people scare you about something new that they don't know about. Girl, that stuff will give you cancer. That stuff will kill you. See, when people tell me ignorant, silly stuff like that, here's how I would comment. See, my conversations are very short to the point. Did you win the Nobel Prize? You ready for this? Did your doctor win a Nobel Prize? Until you can come correct like that, and until you can do your own independent research. Guys, don't let ignorance and fear scare you from something that can be revolutionary and change your life. Because remember, at one point, people were scared of the internet.
Yeah.
Why? Because it was new. You was unfamiliar with it. You were scared of it until you got to learn it. You ready? Natural vibrational waves. It has natural energy. That's why that light bulb lit up. When you guys saw that bulb lit up. It's a very active material. It's always conductive. Graphene is. You ready? Helps with metabolism. NASA's researching how to get graphene from astronauts' breath right now on the International Space Station. Then eventually they are going to figure out how to get graphene out of the atmosphere from you breathing. This is what's taking place with graphene right now. Graphene is the strongest material ever measured by scientists. This is according to Physics World interview with James Holm of Columbia University. Guys, graphene bandages are going to replace Band-Aids. The graphene bandage, there will be no ointment or anything that's needed. When they put it on the skin, it kills the bacteria. Not only is it going to kill the bacteria, it's going to stop it from growing, but then it's going to start to help the skin and the membranes repair. In reference to graphene. Graphene helps move heat away from the core, from your body. Graphene will be used in pretty much anything we can think of. It will be the new material disruptor. Now, I know what y'all already saying. The mind, all that's good. Tell me how graphene is beneficial in the sanitary. You ready? It relieves stress, controls bacteria, controls inflammation, eliminates odor, enhances metabolism, improves hormone secretion, strengthens your immune system, reduces body fatigue, and it helps with dysmenorrhea, which means bad abdominal pains and hardcore cramping. This is what graphene helps with. Guys, our launch date, our open enrollment as we're closing out, is going to be April